What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into CFB, where you can see all kinds of college football 25 and now college football 26 content on the way, news updates already in the mix. And then, of course, coming up once the game releases next month, have gameplay content for it, much like we've done here for college football 25. So, just kind of what I want to do in the lead up to that, in addition to covering all the news, is we'll wrap up the Coach JC Dynasty series here that we've had on college football 25, and I figured we'll do it in the live streams with me on video. That way, if you guys have any questions, comments about college football 26, we can kind of chat about it a little bit while I play this out here over the next month or so in the lead up to the college football 26 release. But appreciate you guys as always that watch this, whether you're watching live or after the fact on a playback. If you would do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. That helps a ton with that YouTube algorithm, helps us find more fans of the college football video game like yourself. Subscribe to the channel if you're one of those. You want to stay up to date on the news for college football 26. You want to get some gameplay tips. You want to watch some Dynasty series, Road to Glory, all that fun stuff. You can find it here on the CFB channel. And like I said, as we go throughout here, you got any comments, questions about college football 26, throw them in there in the chat, or anything else you got. I'll try and hit those. But may as well talk a little bit about the Coach JC Dynasty series, since some people may have not been in here before. We got several new subscribers since we started dropping some college football 26 news, which is awesome, and I really appreciate that, and we'll continue to bring those news updates. But this is the Dynasty that I've Dynasty series I've had going since college football 25 came out, pretty much. I took a one season break to do a one season of a WVU Dynasty, which I'm planning to do more of WVU Dynasty in college football 26, but I digress on that. As far as the Coach JC Dynasty series, started as a offensive coordinator at a one-star school. That was Jax State. Was there for 2 seasons. Then went to UCF and was the head coach there for 3 seasons, won 3 straight natties. And now I'm in my first year as the head coach of Bama. We're 9-1, number 2 in the country. And funny enough, this game is actually against UCF, the team I just left, the team I was at for 3 seasons. There's the head coach. Now in year 6 here, this is the year 2029. I'm at Bama. We're 9-1, and I'll show you guys kind of where things stand here for my Coach JC really quickly, and then I'll show you guys where how things have been going for my first year at Bama before we dive into this game 11. All right, so for Coach JC here, 80-6 record. 9-1 here at Bama, as we just talked about there. 9-2 in bowls, 5-0 versus rivals, 34-6 versus the top 25. What I like is the 9-2 playoff record, though. That's some good shit. 81% winning percentage. Like I said, the 3 natties there at UCF, 5 conference titles, 4 first-round picks, and done it all with only one top 5 recruiting class, and that was at UCF, I believe. I think our recruiting class at Bama this year is looking pretty good, though. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Let's see, as far as what we're doing this season, our first year at Bama, 2 games left in the regular season. We've got a redshirt freshman quarterback we're starting in Patino. 2,600 yards, 30 TDs versus 10 picks so far, 73% completion rating. My running back, Cashman, 1,300 yards, 20 touchdowns. Power back, but he has pretty good speed for a back that size at 5'11", 233. And then Patino also has over 1,000 rushing yards and has 18 touchdowns himself. Receiving-wise, it's pretty balanced. Ellington, it's kind of my slot guy, 890 yards, 11 touchdowns. Haywood, 780 yards and 10 touchdowns. And then Rooks, 428 and 4 touchdowns. What we got going on the defensive side? We got Goings, 7.5 sacks. Corbin, 6.5 sacks. We got 6 picks for the redshirt freshman corner. Fumagalli, 4 for Cummins. And let's talk about some team stats now, because I think we're having a pretty good year when we look at the team stats here, which has been the case most years of the Coach JC Dynasty series. But if you want to go check it out, you can hit the playlist on the channel under the Coach JC Dynasty series. And when I was at Jack State, I did a year 1 recap video, year 2 recap video, and then I've streamed kind of the games of the seasons throughout then. But one thing that I've done pretty consistently is lead the NCAA in rushing touchdowns, and first downs almost every year. It may have been every year, I'm not 100% sure. But here at Bama, taking it to another level, leading it in total offense and leading the nation in total offense by a wide margin, leading the nation in passing offense, and yet again leading the nation in rushing offense. Points per game, second in passing touchdowns, first in rushing touchdowns, first in first down. So leading the nation in every category except for passing touchdowns, where we're second. So not too shabby here for my first year at Bama. Let's see, how are we looking here? We got, Patino and Cashman the QB and running back in the Heisman race. We've had a few Heisman winners as well. I think at UCF was the most recent ones, of course. Recruiting-wise, thus far, we have the number 9 class, so got a chance to maybe get another top 5 class here. We'll see how it shakes out. 4 5 stars, 4 4 stars, and 1 3-star. When we look here, we got the number 2 athlete in the country, the number 1 receiver in the country, the number 7 athlete, the number 1 athlete, the number 1 running back in the country, the number 3 quarterback, and the number 4 athlete in the country. Then we also have a really big number 18 right guard in the country, 6'5", 320, top 5 in the state of Virginia. And then a big right tackle, not as highly rated, still a top 100 player, 6'5", 318, and he's a junior college pickup, actually. And as far as the ratings on some of those guys here, the athlete here, number 2 athlete in the country, is 87 speed at 6'6", 305 pounds. That might be a tight end at 305 with 87 speed. Are you kidding me? What? You got her on the D line, one of the two. Then with the number 1 receiver in the nation that we picked up here is 95 speed, 98 jumping at 6'5". Number 7 athlete that we picked up here is potentially a quarterback, 88 speed. Then we have the number 1 athlete in the country who's 6'4", 306 pounds. He's also 76 speed, so no slouch himself for that size. Number 1 running back in the country. I like this because 230 pounds, but 91 speed, 91 acceleration. I like those numbers. Then the quarterback that we picked up that was number 3 QB in the country, 82 speed, 92 throw power. Good numbers on him. And then this other athlete here, potential to maybe be another quarterback, 83 speed, 91 acceleration. So that's what the recruits are looking like here. Year 1 at Bama, and now we get to take on my old team here at UCF. So let's dive into it. Like I said, if anyone else has jumped in here, as I kind of given the preview before I dove into the game here, Game 11, year 2029, year 6 of the Coach JC Dynasty series here on College Football 25, and I'll continue to bring you guys this in live streams in the lead up to College Football 26, but that way we can chat about the game a little bit. So if you guys are in here, got any questions, comments about College Football 26, throw them in the chat there as we play this thing. But let's dive in, man. Let's get into it. Yep, that's all good. All right, let's rock it. UCF, number 19 in the country, coming off 3 straight natty wins, led by yours truly, Coach JC, taking on me and Tuscaloosa at my new squad, Bama here. So we'll see what happens. But as far as College Football 26 news lately, hopefully you guys saw that on the channel I dropped what we know so far about Road to Glory and Dynasty. Those were courtesy of Robbie Callan, who played the game. He was one of the media members that played it. Additionally, Chris Vanini of The Athletic played it. He put out a good video on YouTube talking about it. But just some of those highlights. Road to Glory, of course, you play 5 games at high school, but you don't actually play the full games. You get to select from a list, and it's 4 moments in each game you get to play. And then Dynasty-wise, some updates to recruiting, including if you're closer to a recruit location-wise, visits are cheaper, so location-based visits, which is a pretty cool addition. And then recently I learned in the Chris Vanini video, he was talking about, with Dynasty a little bit, one thing that I thought was interesting is what they've done with wear and tear, which we already know about. They're going to have sliders and stuff, new additions there. But also they've made it to where it's going to be more season-based as opposed to game-by-game based. It's going to be more season and career-based. And so, like, your players are going to have a season health meter that you can't let run out, which is an interesting way to attack it. And I like that. I like that better, personally, than doing it, kind of game-by-game, although I'm sure it still will have its effects in each game. But it being season and career-based, I think, is pretty cool. So, just some little tidbits there that I have off the top of my head. Start this off with the running back out wide. See if they're not expecting me to start it that way, probably. This is the first time I've listened to the announcers in a while, because you guys have seen the previous bit since when the game first came out. I did the live streams like this where I can chat with you guys as well. But after a while, I just started doing them, kind of live streaming them off the PlayStation and then just taking that video, uploading it to YouTube. So I wasn't commentating. It was just, straight to gameplay. So I haven't, been wearing the headset. I usually listen to a podcast or something while I play. So it's the first time I've listened to the announcers and the game sound in a while. Hey, nap time. I see you in there in the chat. I'll get your comment in a second, man. Appreciate you hopping in here. Anybody else that's in here live, got any questions, comments on College Football 26, anything you got, throw them in there. I'll chat with you guys a little bit throughout here. So we played Game 11 of Year 6 in the Coach JC Dynasty series. All right, what you got, nap time? He says, in one of my online dynasties, we had our team selection draft this weekend. Random order, I got 31 to 32. Chose Arizona State. Do you think they'll be good in 26? They had a good freshman quarterback. I do think Arizona State's going to be good again this year, man. Big 12's wide open. It's always hard to tell. I mean, you look even last season in the Big 12, some of the teams that we thought were going to be good, like Oklahoma State and Utah, were actually two of the worst teams in the conference. And then Arizona State, that you're mentioning there, of course, ends up winning the conference, and they were predicted to finish last in the preseason. BYU, not much was thought of what they were going to do either, and they had a really good season also. So it's always hard to tell. Arizona State does lose Scatterboo, but they got the running back from Army to replace him. They bring back the quarterback you're talking about there, Sam Levitt. They bring back the receiver, Jordan Tyson, who actually was out at the end of the season in the conference championship and in the college football playoff, and they still almost beat Texas there in the CFP. So I do think Arizona State's going to be a pretty good team this year. It's not a bad pick for you, especially to be 31 out of 32. I'm going to be interested to see how mine shakes out in the future. One of the leagues I'm in is going to be doing the same here in the near future, so we'll see what happens. We're wrapping up the final season in that online dynasty that I'm in. One of the others that I'm in, we're going to try and get one more season in as Cashman goes into the end zone for a touchdown on the Buck sweep, one of my favorite plays in this game. But the other one that I'm in, we're going to try and get one more season in before 26 comes out. We're right now in bowl games, so should be able to get that done. No problem, Nap Time. Appreciate your comment, man. Be sure to hit the like button while you're in here. Help us out with that YouTube algorithm. Anyone else that's watching live or in the playback can help us out that way as well. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for not only gameplay content like this, but, of course, news updates for College Football 26, gameplay tips once the game comes out, all that good stuff as well. All right, so we got the lead early on my old squad, up 7-0. Up 7-0. Take a swig of my coffee. Mouth's a little dry. All right. Now, I know they got some ballers because I recruited probably most of these guys. Let's take a look. Matter of fact, let's take a second, take a look really quickly once we go to where we can pause it. True Wong, absolutely filthy. I think I won the Heisman with him last year, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'd won it with, I'll show you the guy I won it with the year before that. But so UCF, this is True Wong. I recruited him. He was a freshman last year, made him the starter over more experienced guys that had higher overalls, but he was just a really good quarterback. True Wong there, that's a guy I recruited, 88 overall, 87 speed QB. Halfback, Camacho, still the starter there, I see, 94 speed. Santos still there. He's a senior now. I had to recruit this guy because his last name's Cruz. That's my last name as well. So I had to bring him in there. This was a freshman that I just had brought, was going to be bringing in. 92 speed. That's crazy. That Kemford's not even on there anymore. He's a fullback now, which he was a running back previously when I was there. He was one of my very first recruits when I first got to UCF. Wide receiver, who do they have left? Tyrell Drew, Thomas Urlacher, who's a freshman, Trainer, who's a freshman. They still got John Stewart back for his senior year, 95 speed. You can see the speed I had there. Phil Bickerstaff was going to be my main guy, even though he was 78 overall. He was probably going to be my number 2, right behind Drew, who was a transfer that I brought in there, if I'm not mistaken. 97 speed for him. And so, yeah, Stokes left. So they had another guy, Kason Stokes, that I won the Heisman with there in my first or second year. He was at 98 or 99 speed. And that's so crazy. They have so many receivers that they're not even playing a guy that was one of my main guys last year, Mike Stingley. He was 98 speed when I played with him. Now he's up to 99. He's on the bench. And they have another true freshman that's 98 speed on the bench. So you can see He's bringing in some talent there in that last class at UCF. That's that one top 5 recruiting class that I was talking about that I've had so far in this Coach JC Dynasty series. Was a lot of these guys. Dalton Lucian, tight end that we brought in there, 87 overall as a sophomore. The offensive line is going to be big. You see, I like to get a lot of 300-plus guys because I like to run the football. 314, 323, 30. Whoa, their center's rough there. I must not have brought in a center right there at the end. I probably was hoping to get one in the portal, but I ended up leaving, so it didn't happen. 302, 318. And you'll see the same over here for me at Bama. See if there's any of the defensive players that I remember bringing in. Oh, Batista, that's a guy I converted from safety. That's why he's 90 speed, 94 overall. Body, that's a linebacker that I brought in. He was an athlete. Look at this guy. 93 speed, 91 overall as a sophomore at 244-pound linebacker. Ridiculous. Remember him. Anything at corner. Doug Penn, he was a baller for me when I was there. I think anything else stands out, really. Let's look at the Bama one. I'll show you guys really quickly what we're working with here on this squad. Of course, I talked about Patino and Cashman already. What you see Cashman, that's why I like him. 94 speed at 233 pounds with all the physical abilities. It's crazy. I like him a lot. Wide receiver, we got Rooks, we got Haywood, we got Ellington, which none of these are my recruits yet, but they do have some really talented ones. Isaacs, 97 speed as a true freshman. Of course, being Bama, they already got some good players. See, their offensive line right now goes 292, 318, 314, 309, 324, and so really the 324 is the only one that kind of fits what I like to have. I like to have at least 310 plus, preferably 315 plus across the board if I can. And sometimes at tight end, what I like to do is I like to go find those athletes, like the ones that I showed you that I've got committed already, that are around 280, 290. And in this case, I even found some that were high in the 300s. Haven't found that before prior to these ones. Usually they're around 280, 290. And you find them kind of the agile athletes around that size, and you can play them at tight end, play them at fullback, and those are really good blockers to have in the run game as well. That's kind of what I like to do scheme-wise. So I'm going to have to contest with this offense. It's going to be tough. They got speed as well. Shit. I didn't make my adjustment quick enough. There goes Camacho. All right. We need to let's try and bring a little heat here. Let's get a little man blitz on him. I can't let Camacho just cook me all day. There we go. Just got to make those tackles when we get in there because he's tough to bring down. He's a good running back too. He had a great year for me last year. If you guys followed the Coach JC Dynasty series, of course. Get on my dude over there. Fuck, I fucking pushed the button again. Alright, got him into third down now. Now what do I want to do? Do I want to heat him up? Do I want to play a little coverage? Let's go with the little cover 6, but we'll keep a QB spy on Truong because I don't trust him. I know he'll take off. Oh shit, he burned him. Yep. And there's where some of the speed that I brought into UCF during my time there comes back and bites me in the ass now that I'm at Bama. This might be a shootout, boys. This might be a shootout. Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like I thought hurricane season was over. Over 7,000 yards passing in his career already. He's only a sophomore. That boy Truong. Oh, I hit the fucking kicker. Or the computer hit the kicker. That's one glitch I hope they fix in 26. Sure they will. Also, like, just kind of the little small details we've heard about 26 that are just going to help. Like in Dynasty, when, you go to the Heisman watch, you go to the Heisman winner screen, it wouldn't show the stats. It'll show those there now. And not only that, but also you're going to have be able to see the past Heisman winners, I'm sure, past national champions. This would have the trophy room. Just those little additions to Dynasty. The nice adjustments they've made to the recruiting menu that were in that article that I covered in that video on the channel all sound really great quality of life stuff. My boy James Patino. No relation to Rick. As you see, this spelling's a little bit different. I mean, he was already here. I didn't recruit him, but I still might keep him as the starter because, I mean, he's only a freshman. He's having a good year this year. I mean, I am bringing in some of my guys, but we'll see what happens. Let's try and get Haywood loose right here. I like this jet sweep because you get the tackle over formation. Look at all. I got 3 impact players right there blocking. You see those 2 pancakes? Cut inside, let that receiver get that other block right there. That's why that's my. You know, I don't run a ton of jet touch pass on the game, but the shotgun wing X off formation, I like that because you overload the blockers on the side you're running it to, and also they don't make it so obvious that they're sending the man in motion on that one for some reason, and so a lot of times the user defenders don't pick up on it till the last second. Usually, if I use that jet sweep motion, as you guys know, for me, it's a decoy a lot of the time. Because people do have to react to it because that play's so OP on this game. So I've found that plays that utilize the jet motion, but, you know, run counter the other way, run screen the other way off of it, you know, other misdirection using that jet sweep motion, they're really good plays on this game, I think. T-Red, appreciate you, bro. Let us know if you hear anything about spring game being added. Hey, I got my fingers crossed, man. It was on my wish list. Let's hope so. We haven't had that since, what, like PS2 days, so it's long overdue. Let's hope they give us that one. Got a couple. I really had that jet in a buck sweep call, but I didn't like the look of it. I don't like the look of it. The Willy Wonka shit. All right, we got Haywood here as an option on the swing. Then we got Cashman on the buck sweep. The way they're playing this, if that guy's blitzing off the edge like it looks like, probably hit Haywood for this little first down.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Got him. Stay in. No. All right. Decision time. But you know what? I'm a risk it to get the biscuit kind of guy. Let's run something we like here. Just need a few yards. Let's go to our ground game. Let's try it. Let's try and give it to Cashman here. Oh, it's not there. Should have threw it. Yeah, that was my first instinct, was to throw it. That's the play I was going to look for. Was one of my favorite passing plays, which I put in the pass play video here on the channel. But then I seen my halfback zone pop up, and that's one of my favorite run plays. And I was like, oh, might catch him off guard with it, but did not happen. Had to try and bounce it outside, which I already didn't like the look of it when I had to try and bounce it outside. And then they were all over it. You win some, you lose some. And that would be a loss in this case, for sure. Even with my old squad at the end of one.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats.
Let's take a look at them. Yeah, they hit me with that deep ball. Other than that, my defense hasn't played bad, but we can't give up that deep ball. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and make a... let's go ahead and get these guys by speed. And I'm going to try and run a little bit more man coverage. See if that helps or hurts us. Typically, with this Bama team, I've been able to run a little bit more man than I have in the past when I was at Jack State and UCF. My last year at UCF, I could run a little bit more man. That was a good catch. That's Drew.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass.
There goes Camacho. All right. I have to send some heat. Got to make something happen here. Get a little man, cover zero. If they pass here, I got to cover the running back. Good, he's in pass play. Got him. My boy Weinstein got in there. He has an unfortunate name, I know, but he's a good player. All right. Let's hit him with a little robber coverage out of the dime now. Let's contain these boys right here. Okay. All right, now we got him 3rd and long. We're going to play coverage. We're going to play coverage. Let's go to the dime, cover 6. We'll make a couple adjustments. Put a guy on the spy. Put him in coverage. Play the middle with Weinstein. See if we can get a stop here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Oh, I couldn't get there, but luckily he threw it over through him. Because I was a second off. If it would have been on a pass on target, I might have been able to pick it though. Where he threw it so far to the outside, I couldn't get to it anyway.
Bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
That was a tight window. He was trying to throw that in deep. He launched that shit though. I'll tell you that much.
Here comes that Alabama offense.
All right,
These last
see if we can't take the lead here.
have been about the defense making clutch
You see, look at my
I think for this
fullback and
offense,
tight
I'd
end.
say
They're big,
aggressive,
big
knowing
ass
their
dudes here.
defense is gonna bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for
And of course, I talk him up, and he goes out there and doesn't block anyone.
You know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him.
I'm not abandoning the run game yet. I need it to open up my passes later. Let's hit him with this draw, Patino.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to
Little
go.
RPO action here.
Array of possibilities here. It'll be 3rd and short from the
Ellington,
33.
or we're going Cashman. Got him.
Pulls and fires complete.
Easy money.
The stop, but the speed
Easy money.
going
Let's take a shot.
ready to give him a
We
first
ain't taking any
down.
deep shots yet this game. Let's try one. Might regret it, but that's all right. We're going to try it anyway.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He lofts it high.
Get there, get there.
Tackle that side.
Oh, he didn't catch it.
The incomplete pass with the deflection.
Did he? Oh, he tipped it. That's what happened. This is the play I was looking for on that 4th down. Slot trail out of the shotgun box. Which if you guys saw my past plays video, this is one of my favorites on the game. Chances are I'm going to hit my dude Ellington here on that trail route. Unless Haywood's open real quick on the drag. If they happen to cover both those, it's that corner you got to look for then. Nice little read here all on one side of the field essentially.
On 2nd
He's
down,
just so open right there. I'm going to go ahead and hit him and take my quick easy yardage right there.
they'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think
All right, let's try and get outside on this 3rd and inches. Hopefully we catch him off guard. We got the numbers to the outside. Let's just see if they pick up the blocks.
they'll go to the
Nope, yep, we got him. Nope, he missed that crack back block right there. If he'd have get that crack back block on the 21, we'd have scored. But that's all right. It worked enough for us to get the first.
We know this guy is in contention right now.
This is I like this buck sweep. It's like it's a buck sweep that's basically, you know, like the halfback counter play kind of, because you're running it back to the side the running back's on. Didn't work that time, but typically it's a decent play. Okay. Let's go slot fade. Another one that I highlighted in my favorite pass plays on the game video. See if we can't get our tight end loose here.
On 2nd down,
Got him.
he's looking downfield. Snagged in
1st and goal, boys. Let's take this lead.
Get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Hit him with a little inside zone action.
This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's
Oh, also something I hadn't talked about with College Football 26 on the channel yet. Old news, but just I hadn't covered it, so I figured I could mention it here. That Lowe's is a partnership with the game. Actually, I think I have a partnership with College Football 25 and College Football 26 and Madden 26. Lowe's is going to be the sponsor for the Stadium Pulse, I believe. I don't know where else they'll show up in the game, but I believe it's on the Stadium Pulse meter. Patino in for 6. All right, we gain the lead on my old squad. Now, can we get a stop before half is the question.
Born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
It was a long drive, that's right. Sometimes it's got to be methodical.
You try to do your assignment and you fail, and they cap it off.
I'm glad to see that UCF 6-2 though. Their first year after I left, at least they're still winning. Hopefully they continue to win. I know Jack State. You know, I was just the OC there for 2 seasons, but after I left there, they were nice. I like to go back and play my old teams. When I was at UCF, I went back and played them, and they were like number 2 or number 1 in the nation when I played them. I never won the Natty at Jack State, but I did get them in the playoffs a couple of times. Yes, I thought I was going to miss that tackle. That's one thing I was talking about with my boy earlier. We're talking about 26, which is saying hopefully it's not as hard to tackle in the open field on 26. I feel like on 25, man, it's so hard to tackle in the open field on this game. It's a little bit ridiculous. I overran it. I got right in. I shot the gap perfect and overran the play. That's on me. I should have had that dead at the line of scrimmage. It being third down right now.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
In what world do they have a chance to take the lead? Did he say it was tied also? Yeah, they definitely are making commentary updates. Let's hopefully they work out. Give me that. Oh, why wouldn't he jump that? I was hitting the button there, triangle, but he didn't go after it. My dude didn't go after it. Oh, he's wide. That's a big tight end. He's a good one. Okay, here they come with a little tempo on me. That's fine. I'm going to bring a little pressure if we're going to go a little tempo. A little cover zero action. Got him. Oh, no, he got free. Wow. That's just True Long making a play. Because I had dudes in there. Oh, he caught it and broke the tackle and went and scored. But a silver lining, if they scored, at least they scored quick. They left me 90-plus seconds. I can take the lead before half, take it back. That's one of the freshmen that I recruited there as well. But, man, my dude was right there on him. He should have picked that. That's crazy. Good coverage. First touchdown, they burned me. That one, we were on him. He just made a play. All right, let's go, Ellington. Oh, show me something. Oh, oh. Hey, y'all. He was this close. He was this close. All right. Come on, Cashman. Got a couple. We're going to have to get it rolling, boys. We got 3 timeouts, though, so I ain't panicking yet. Need to get a first down. Get the drive rolling. There it is. Oh, there it is. He's got room. Let's go, Patino. Now let's hit a little no-huddle action on him. Okay. I'm not going to burn the timeout yet either. I'm going to hit him with another run, and then I'll burn the timeout. That's why I like to hit him with mix in a couple runs here on these little 2-minute drill drives, try and catch him off guard like that. And since he hit that, let's go ahead and hit him with the turbo no huddle, and we'll run the RPO post screen play. We're ideally going to try and hit Haywood here. We'll see how it plays out. Got him. Touchdown. Bam. Just like we drew it up. Perfect. Hit the halfback zone out of that formation. It works out. We catch them off guard. Then we use the turbo no huddle. Don't use up too much clock. Run the RPO out of the same formation. They think we're hitting turbo to run the same run again. Get the man loose in the middle. Gets behind the linebackers. Splits the safeties. Touchdown for my dog Haywood, who's been having a great season. Perfectly executed RPO for the tutty. We gain the lead on my old squad here just before half. Good half for Patino so far. 123 passing, 50 rushing, 2 tutties. Now let's just not fuck up the last 30 seconds. Take the lead into the half. Try and go to 10-1 here.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got? Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Coastal Carolina is getting dominated today, and friends.
All right, yeah, make a tackle there. Make him start on the 17. That's one good way to start it. Now we need to see how they're going to play this, though. I don't want to play anything crazy. Let's run the safety strong here. I like to run the safety blitz, but then get on the safety supposed to be blitzing and just play coverage with him. He dropped it. That time I switched and got the hit that I needed to. All right, looks like they might try and throw it a little bit, so we're going to play a little bit more coverage here. Put somebody on a spy, though, because I don't trust True Wrong not getting loose on me. I'll give up underneath all day. Right now, they don't got time to work that. Let's run the cover 6 that already's got the spy built in here out of this 3-3-5. Contain the D-line. Spread them. He's going to take off. See if they burn a timeout. Nah, we should be good. Let's play back now. Everybody back off. Go ahead and just play deep with Ackerman. They got 1 second. They're going to throw Hail Mary. All right, good job right now, defense. Let's just not give up nothing crazy right here. Let's go man up 3 deep. Contain the D-line. Back them off. I'll take my boy Ackerman, my favorite safety, and we'll try and play the deep stuff here. Oh, he's just going to throw. Why would you not just throw it up into the end zone? All right, that's a bad AI decision. That's something they need to correct. But, hey, supposedly AI is going to be improved on 26 as well. Hey, Cashman on running backs over 100 in the first half also. Good numbers here on the offense. All right. That's why I was so big to score in that last drive, because they were getting ball after half, and we needed to go up 7. So that way we can either get a stop here and take over the game, or at least if they score, we have a chance to answer and regain the lead. That's, college football video game strategy 101. If you don't get ball after halftime, you need to go to half with at least some type of lead. At the worst, tied, but at least some type of lead, ideally. If you're not getting the ball after if you are getting the ball after halftime, stay within 1 score so that you can potentially tie it up, take the lead after halftime, and then play it out from there. That's strategy 101. They're really slinging it right now, so I'm just going to play some zone coverage. I'm surprised they went away from the run game. Camacho was playing pretty good for him. I'm going to heat him up now a little bit on 3rd down. Cover 0. Edge blitz, my favorite cover 0 blitz on the game. Yes. Got the 3 and out too. Perfect start to the half. We're in a good spot now, as long as our offense can do what they've been doing. Oh, come on, Ellington. Oh, I couldn't get that cut back outside quick enough. I was just trying to swig in and swig out to get right back behind that block. Look, my guy Fumagalli, 2nd in the nation in interceptions. Redshirt freshman corner there. Should we take a shot? No, let's just go with a little run here. We have to play clock down. I'm sitting here. I'm jabbering too much. Got a yard at least. Got something out of it. Maybe now I will take that shot, though. I haven't really taken too many deep shots this game. Let's go choice deep drag. Ideally, my guy Ellington's the look here. Going to watch that safety in the middle of the field, see how he plays this. He's dropping, but I think he's got too much distance. If I could have got that off clean, we might have had it. It had been a one-on-one chance, depending on where the pass was going to land. I should have thrown it a little bit sooner. Waited just a second too long. Let's go slot fade here. Shit, I might go 3 and out right back to him. Nope, got him. Possession catch it? Yes, sir. Move the chains. Second big play from my tight end. Oh, Patino about got around that safety. He about got around that safety. Let's get a little RPO action here. We're in the red zone now. Got Ellington on the bubble. Got the out route on the other side. Bubble's open. That's the only thing. Didn't throw it quick enough. That's the risky run, right? It's the risky run. Let's go Z motion alert, but see if we can get Haywood on the outside here. Get Haywood in the open field here. Yes, sir. That's what we want right there. With my dog Haywood in the open field. Let him work a little bit. Set us up first and goal. Hell yeah. All right, let's go back to Patino. He's been running the ball pretty well today. Okay, they got the box a little bit heavier than I was expecting, but that's all right. It's all good. That's all good. He's still going to get us down to the 1. We're going to let our big boy pound it in now. Let's go Maryland I and give it to Cashman. Oh. Okay. Plan B. Let's spread them out. Go inside zone to Cashman. I didn't take the bait. But that's all right. It's still blocked up well enough. Tutty. All right, 2-score lead now in the second half. That's where we want to be. That's where we want to be, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of people are upset about Road to Glory in 26. But personally, it sounds a lot more interesting and fun to me, even though it's not full games of high school. I still think it's going to be more fun, and we haven't even heard what upgrades they've made to the college side of it as well. So, you know, I'm going to give it a chance. I didn't really enjoy it, Road to Glory, that much on 25. That's why, you know, I started a Road to Glory Dynasty series and then just kind of teetered off. This year I plan to do a more in-depth one, and I think that's because I'm going to enjoy the mode a little bit more this upcoming season. For the 26 version, anyway. Get him. Ah, he got loose. There he goes. Oh, I was about to take his head off. Man, he only got 12 rushing yards because he's given up a couple sacks. But, man, he's tough to get down in that pocket. Good hit. Sometimes I like to run a zone coverage play, just heavy zone coverage, but show blitz. See if you can confuse him a little bit. He's going to take off again. All right. We got him. We got him in third down. Now let's try and get a stop here. Let's go with a little edge pressure, and I'm going to cover the middle with Lufahaya.
Shotgun snap on third down.
Oh, what a play. Did you see that? Literally, that guy blocked me, like, at the same time the ball hit his hands, because I was trying to peel off that dude to come pick it, and he literally blocked me. I don't know if he was blocking me beforehand, or if it was literally just perfectly timed. Let's see this shit. Watch this. All right, I switched to that other corner because someone's coming. I'm trying to come off, and look. No, I was just colliding with him. And then, of course, once he caught the ball, then he blocked me. But, yeah, he was literally, I was just bumping into that dude, trying to come off him and make that play on the ball. That's crazy. That couldn't have worked out better. It was like an accidental pick play for them on a downfield route. Good shit. Cut it down to 1 score. True Long is balling, man. As to be expected. He's a good player. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm hoping for another, I don't know if we'll get another video. We might get another video. I think, you know, with most of the updates, they did a trailer and then the blog. So I'm hoping on Thursday or Friday this upcoming week we'll get our first deep dive, whether it's on gameplay, Dynasty, whatever. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. That's blocked well. We got to get something going here. Let's run a little option. We ain't running too much option this game. I'd love for Dynasty to be first. I think gameplay might be first, but we'll see. But I'm expecting something probably almost every week until the game comes out July 7th on that early release. Got what I needed to move the sticks. We'll take it. We don't mind to use the little clock now. That's blocked well. And, of course, they're going to call holding. Hey, Tider77 says roll Tide. Hey, that's right. Hey, Coach JC got the Tide rolling here, man. I'm not an Alabama fan. I'm a WVU fan, but that's just the way the path went for my coach here in the Coach JC Dynasty series, which if you're new here, be sure to subscribe if you're a fan of the college football video game. But, yep, it's my first year as the head coach of Bama after winning 3 straight natties at UCF, who I'm playing now, funny enough. Began as a 1-star offensive coordinator at Jack State for 2 seasons. But, yep, now we're at Bama trying to get things done here, and it's been a really good first season. Oh, let's go Haywood. This is the year 2029 Bama, though. Year 6 of this Coach JC Dynasty series, though. But the Tide are rolling. They're rolling right now, looking to go to 10-1, get to the playoffs, get to the SEC championship, all that good stuff here. My first season with Coach JC leading them. Oh, good play. That's a bad throw by me, too, though. But a good play by him, nonetheless. Remember when we had that 4th down earlier and that run play didn't work? Let's see. See if it works this time. Ah! Oh, my gosh. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Let's see how they're lining up on this. Because I can let the third quarter clock run out if I'm not liking the way it's looking. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5v5. Their linebackers back off the ball, pretty much out of the box. Safety's out of the box. As long as the center doesn't get beat in this one-on-one, I think I'm going to get this. Let's do it. Let's go. Just like we drew it up, boys. Roll Tide for the first down. Going into the 4th with the lead. 4th quarter. 4's up. 4's up, y'all. 4's up out here. Nebraska's number 1. They're undefeated. Wisconsin's undefeated. Could be some good comp in the playoffs if we can get there. All right. Now is when we do something. Now is when we try something. RNS Rip 60 go swap, and we're going to try and get Ellington loose deep. Got him. Bad throw by me again, but it's all right. I got excited. I didn't execute the pass, but all right, we still got the first down. We got the big game. Got the big game we were hoping for.
Because of his performance, he throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team.
Come on, tight end.
He is their best.
Yeah, boy. Let's go a little no huddle action on him. Oh, there's a hole right there. Oh. Couldn't quite cut through it quick enough. I got quick enough to get the first down at least, but might have been a tutty if I could have cut through a second quicker. Probably if you don't have that wear and tear that's on him right now, he probably cuts through that hole quicker. Good play by the corner. He was all over that one. All right, boys, let's close this out. One of the biggest games of the season here, coming late. Patino. He's in. Patino is having a damn game. He's right at 100 yards rushing now. 98 yards rushing, 2 TDs to go with his big day pass in the football as well. Perfectly executed read option. I thought they was going to get him at the line, but he had just enough acceleration to get free enough to get loose there and get across the pylon at the end. All right. We're feeling all right now. If we get a stop, we're really in business. Easier said than done. But hey, got a nice little stop field position-wise right there. Make them drive length of the field, if nothing else. I can go a little man coverage here because they're probably going to be passing.
Need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't
Oh,
do too fast 'cause their defense right now.
I like that. We got the pass rush getting home with just no pressure. That's just straight man on man, no blitzers right there. This one I've got a blitzer on this play, but I'm put him on a spy.
The back goes in motion. He wants to pass it on.
Oh, I couldn't quite get there.
It's caught.
I was a second late. That's on me. All right, let's hit him with a little zone coverage now. We're gonna man 2 straight plays on this to start this drive. Let's try and mix it up on them a little bit. And of course, they're gonna run it. Oh, the ball's loose. I think he might have been down. Yeah, it came down when came out when he hit the ground anyway. Which we didn't get it, so it don't matter to us. But I think that puts him in second down at least. All right, come on, boys.
Second down coming up. Trying play action.
Oh yeah, we got him. Terrible time to hit play action because I had that zone blitz on. All right, now let's play some man coverage here.
So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
It's a little cover 2 man. Straight cover 2 man right here. Put somebody on a spy just in case. I got the running back there coming out of the backfield. Oh shit, no I don't either. He got me. Not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna be a corner route or coming down the seam, but I was not expecting him to cut inside on that. Good play call. Good play call.
Did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
I need to get on that safety that's in the robber coverage. Hey, they're not giving up on the run though. Oh, I didn't get him, but I slowed him down enough. All right, come on, boys. Let's close this out. Come on, let's get a stop. Yes! Finally! There's been like 3 plays in this game at least where I tried to hit that switch and get that pick and couldn't quite pull that shit off. But right here in clutch time, we finally get it. Finally get the pick, and now we get to rock that turnover belt, or whatever the hell they call it, but it's that championship belt for the turnover. Fisiago, the senior, with the big play. That's one thing we've done. You know, we're not the best defense as far as giving up yards. We give up yards, but we forced a shit ton of turnovers this year. That's why Fumagali's second in the nation. There's another one right there. It's a big play. Now, if we can put a drive together, that's the nail in the coffin.
That's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college.
All right, yep.
That's what it is. Spread you out,
Let's go ahead.
find my play.
Let's go ahead and make them use them timeouts. If not, we'll just end this game.
Defense is in a difficult situation.
That's the way it's going to be here. Let's go to my big boy Cashman.
First down now on second. They'll keep it on the ground.
As this game's getting close to wrapping up, just want to say appreciate you guys to watch this live. Appreciate y'all watching after the fact and on playback on YouTube as well. Either way, you can help us out by hitting the thumbs up button. Helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more College Football 25 gameplay content as we wrap up that game and move into College Football 26, where I'll be providing news updates and we'll have gameplay content out for it as well. If you guys that are in here live got any questions, comments about College Football 26 or anything, throw them in here as we get ready to wrap up the final few minutes of this game. But I will be back, like I said, in the near future in the lead up to College Football 26. I'm going to play out the final days of the Coach JC Dynasty series here on College Football 25 live with you guys so I can chat with you all, and also, we can talk a little College Football 26 in the process. Been fun for this one. Looking forward to doing it again. Don't know how often it'll be because we do kind of want to stretch it out for the next month, but we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. If it just so happens that we get it done quick, we'll move into another season, But it is what it is. I'm going to enjoy it, playing it live with you guys and getting to chat about the new game as well, which we'll continue to cover in the lead up here. But it looks like we should get the win over my old squad, UCF here. Bama should move to 10-1 in the Coach JC Dynasty series. Need one more first down to seal it.
He's looking to throw.
Got my boy Haywood. Got half. 3rd and 4. Now what do we run is the question. And you know what? Part of me wants to take a shot at the end zone because they're not going to be expecting it. And I haven't really hit that deep ball too often. So let's go back to choice deep drag. The only other time I ran it, I didn't get the pass off in time. This time we get it off. And he dropped it. It's on me. I should have possession called it, but I thought he was going to be able to get a little bit more separation and maybe go score. I probably would have fell down and ran the clock out, but damn it, man. If I'd have possession called it, we'd be QB nailing this thing out. Game over right now. Should still be game over, but man, that's on me for not possession catching that ball. Had what I wanted. Not a perfect pass, but was there for where we should have made the grab at least.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
All right, watch them. They'll probably get one more, punch one more in here and make it look really close against my former team here. Oh, get another pick. Oh, dude, this 85 guy, man. That's the second one where I've had a man on him. That other one, he broke the tackle and went and scored. That time I was on him thinking I might be coming to get a pick, and he makes the grab, gets downfield again. That's a pick. Fisago again, the senior with 2 picks to seal the game at the end. How about that? How about that? And I don't think he's someone that's had a ton this season, unless I'm remembering incorrectly. Fisago with a good game, man. How about that? They got, what, one timeout left? Couple runs. See if they use the timeout. If they don't, we'll QB nil this thing out. All right, they used it. It's QB nil. Call it a game. Let's go. 10-1, Bama. 10-1. The Coach JC Dynasty Series rolls on. The first year at Bama. Looking like a good one so far. We'll peep the stats from this game here at the end. We'll see who gets player of the game as well. Right at 250. We'll round up, say 250. 82% completion ratings, which you like there. 3 tutties. Patino, not surprised really that he's the player of the game. I thought Fisago might have a chance, case at it because those few picks that he made late there that were really kind of the difference. Some highlights there. Why they show 2 UCF highlights at the end like they won the damn game? What type of shit is that? All right, so unfortunately I dropped UCF to 6-3. Hate that for him. I put up 466 on offense, 219 on the ground, 247 passing, pretty balanced. Nice third down conversion rate. Would have liked to have been 2 for 2 on fourth down. That earlier one, if I could have it back, I'd go back and throw the football. My favorite stat in this game is no turnovers. Like that a lot. And we dominated possession time. Player stats, Patino, like we said, the 81% completion, nearly 82, 18 of 22. Like that. He runs for 97 and 2 touchdowns. Cashman, 120 and 2 touchdowns. Didn't do much in the second half. He had over 100 in that first half. It was mainly Patino getting it done for me in the second half, but that's all right. Haywood had a big game as well, 111 in the TD. Defensively, I mean, you know, good game for Weinstein, my guy there, getting the sack. He gets a sack. Blade gets a sack there coming from the safety spot. But the star of the game is Fisago with the 2 picks there that were really important there at the end. The senior, which before we end the stream, I want to check the season stats, see where he stands now defensively after those 2 picks. That might been, he may only have like 1 other pick this season. I don't remember him getting too many. See if I'm remembering that correctly or if I'm confusing him with somebody else really quickly before we wrap up. And I'll advance the week as well. So right, getting close to 3,000 now is Patino. Oh, that's his 5th of the season. So yeah, I must have been thinking of, I guess I was thinking of Ackerman maybe. But yeah, that's his 5th of the season now. So he was at 3. So actually I wasn't too far off, even if I was confusing with somebody else maybe. But nonetheless, he's got 5. Fumagalli has 6. So between my 2 corners, we got 11 picks. So that's the one thing this defense has been this season, is opportunistic at least. Cashman's over 1,500 rushing yards now. Patino's over 1,200, both over 20 touchdowns. Ellington is nearing 1,000 yards receiving. Haywood had a big game in this one, and he's nearing 1,000 as well. So might have 2,000-yard receivers, it looks like, by the time it's all said and done. A 3,000-yard passer and potentially 2 1,500-yard rushers. We'll see. One more regular season game left, the SEC Championship, and then hopefully the college football playoff, if all goes according to plan and we don't fall apart in these final few weeks here. Let's take a gander here. No commits. Some guys were up on the list for. Patino, SEC Player of the Week. And we have a bye week, actually, interestingly enough. So let's see here. Let's check Heisman Watch really quickly. I want to see who we play in the final game of the season so I can let you guys know who we'll be playing in the next stream, where we'll come back, continue this Dynasty series, and talk more college football 26. Appreciate you guys that hopped in here live and chatted. And if you guys got any questions, comments about the game or anything there, watching on the playback, throw them in the comment section. Appreciate those interactions as well. But when we come back, we will be taking on, this season I actually played both my former teams. I played Jackson State earlier and just played UCF. And we'll take on Kentucky in our final game of the regular season on the road. That'll be the final game of the regular season, which we'll stream on the next one here, the Coach JC Dynasty series. With that being said, guys, can't wait to come back, chat with you guys again in the near future about college football 26, whether it's live streaming here, the Coach JC Dynasty series and talking a little bit about it, or if it's covering the next deep dive, which we'll have coming soon. Ton of news coming out in the lead up to that game. Keep it locked here by hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date on the college football 26 news, to continue to follow this college football 25 gameplay content, the tips, the Dynasty series, and we'll have all of that out for college football 26 as well. So be sure to subscribe here if you're a fan of the game. Hit the thumbs up button before you head out. That helps a ton with the algorithm. I'd appreciate that a lot. Just like I appreciate you tuning into this video, and I will catch you on the next one.